Good afternoon, all. Paul from CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, June 3rd. We're looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So, a bunch of things were accomplished today, especially NQ. NQ, for me, is up on all three time frames: monthly, weekly, daily. They broke out of balance on the monthly and the daily to the upside. The weekly has been up. I believe this is either the 6th or 7th week, one time frame and up. Righty goes out with a triple distribution day. As you can see, they break out of balance on the daily. So they're up on the daily, but did not take out their weekly high. So they're still balanced on the monthly and weekly, and the daily is up. ES goes out with a double distribution day. Now, they did take out the previous balance high of the 19th that we've been looking for, but not by a lot. I had wanted them to go and get March 3rd's high, and then I would have called them up on the weekly, daily, and potentially the monthly if they took out March's high. But for me, they just stretched it. So for right now, we are still balanced on all three time frames in ES, monthly, weekly, and daily. Inside week up, though, paid very nicely today, the first day it came out of it. So I'm going to leave this inside week up to see how we go the next 3 days, and also going to leave the previous balance high to see if we get more extension. Again, if we take out March's high of 97, I would take this out and firmly call them up on the weekly and daily, and then see if they stretch the monthly enough to call it up. So a lot of things are happening here. Volume was average on the day. Once again, we had a pretty good range. So again, we can't complain about range, and at least the volume was average, not 30 million or so. We're in the 60s. I left early today. Had a good day, though. The market proved to be accommodating today. In A period, in NQ, the first trade I took was a long against. I missed the overnight high. Just really went too fast, unfortunately. Did not get it. So now also we had a maintenance overnight high. So we got both of those. In ES, it took a little longer to get the maintenance one, but we got it. NQ got both the one that most people use and the maintenance overnight high like that. And it went without me. So I missed a staple play. But I did take a long against the 144 after it got it when it backed back down and did okay on that. We're only trading B. Now, again, I wasn't going to take a trade with jolts coming out. So I missed the overnight high staple play. That was my fault. I wasn't going to do anything on the turnover. Now, ES did not take out A's high or low right away. NQ blew through A's high right away. So I missed that. However, ES then took out A's high and A's low afterwards. I took one trade in B period in NQ and took a loss on it. As it pulled back, I thought it was a decent long, lost about 13 points. I took a long in C period when we filled single prints. We tried to go trend initially in B. It failed, but I took the long and did well on that. And I got the IB high. So I did get one of my staple plays. NQ had a triple distribution at one point today. Gave it all back. All back. So they ended up with just the afternoon pullback in J. In D period, I took a long on the turnover thinking it might pop. Didn't pop much, but made a little bit on that. E period, I was long against single prints in NQ. Okay? And then on a single print fill, because we had singles in D, took the long off of that, and I was long against C singles. I period, took a small long thinking this could potentially be the afternoon pullback. It wasn't. And then one of my better trades, although I was in heat initially, and this is right before I was going to leave, J period came down. I started along at the single prints in E, came down some more, added, and then I went full boat when we filled the single prints and took back the whole trend day, but she rallied off of that, which provided a very, very nice trade. And the reason I was comfortable doing that is because even though we took back the trend day, we still had indices, value, the opening, IB high, overnight high, POC raise. So I thought it was still a pretty good trade at that point, and it turned out to be that it was. I didn't miss anything here. I see in the last hour and a half, KL&M. Stooges didn't do much of anything. So the bulls are in control right now, firmly in control in NQ's case. ES, there's still a lot of MGI that still needs to be had because, again, I don't like that they just stretched that 19th high. I would like them to make a new high tomorrow, right, and continue. If we do that and get March's high, then we could potentially be up on all 3 time frames in ES also. But it's a question of will they do that or not. We'll see. They did hold trend. So we'll see if that holds. And don't forget, the base of that price spike from yesterday held beautifully. We didn't even get anywhere near it, and we held yesterday's trend days in both ES and in NQ. Again, if you're going to do a prop firm, I suggest Tradeify. Been trading them now live. Definitely the best customer service out there, and their payments by far, I believe, out of these prop firms. Again, I put the link on each of these videos morning and night. Now, here's your chart. So the month now, SPY is a little different. SPY did take out the March's high. But I go by EA. Even though I use SPY's charts, I'm still going to say, SPY took it out. Actually, they didn't. Wait a second. 597.34 and 597.08. Actually, they didn't take it out. I thought they took it out on the profile. Oh, they did not. I apologize. Okay. So SPY is still balanced on the monthly the way ES is. If we take out March's high, I will call the monthly up. Some people might be calling it up already, and I don't have a problem with that. You're one-time framing up 2 months. The weekly, again, we just stretched it as far as I'm concerned. I want a little more. So for right now, it's still a 4-week balance. However, it is an inside week up right now. And then the daily, pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you can call it up. If you want to call it up, I don't have a problem. But with a balance of this magnitude, I'd like a little more extension that we got today. So quite simply, if we take out today's high tomorrow and don't take out, obviously, then today's low at some point tomorrow, I would call the daily and the weekly up. Hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.